myself.
Oh, is this? Oh, perfect.
Yes,
perfect.
again.
You want a bag for these?
Yes,
right
if I could, please.
Okay, perfect.
'Cause I don't have any. I don't want to shove them in the thing.
Well, I'll tell you,
Get all
it is a pleasure. What was, say your name one more time.
Flora.
Flora. Natalia.
Yes.
And nice to see you, Abby. Oh yeah.
Thank you, sir.
That's awesome. Hey, you guys have a great one. Bye, sweetie.
Okay, this is my name.
Hai-Ying.
Yes.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you again. It was just the most wonderful thing. I was reading your story on your website.
Yeah.
Draw tears. You will be inspiration for so many kids that struggle in school.
Well, and that's my heart.
Yeah.
I love to be able to encourage kids.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty rough, isn't it?
Yes.
Sort of people bunch you into a little box.
Just different. Yes.
They want to output the
Yes.
same old. And but
Yes.
what happens when you run across someone that's truly unique?
Yes.
And that's the reality of every life.
Yeah.
Multifaceted.
Yeah. Because they are different.
That's right.
And the value is actually in their difference.
Yeah. Exactly. And that's the reality for every single person. So we're going to make this special for you. What do you think we should draw for you, Hank? Do you have any idea?
Draw myself who dream big, who dream to be as good as you, to do drawing. And I always use this short hair.
Okay.
Never changed.
You got it.
Because I cannot make it good.
You can't make it good.
The
I
ponytail.
can't either. That's why I keep mine short too. I think. Yeah.
No, you are even better than mine.
Well, Hank, tell me about yourself. What do you like doing? What is your
I
heart?
am an art teacher.
That's right.
Yes.
That's
yes.
right.
And I was just drawing. My mother was an art teacher. Not teacher, my mother was doing art. And she passed away. I picked up all her material, started. And finally I made end to be an art teacher. This is the best thing.
That's awesome.
And
What age do you do?
I teach all the way from 5 years old to 13 years old.
That's awesome.
I was in awe. I was scared because they do better than me. Don't you agree? Kids teach us so
it's amazing.
many
Well, isn't that the
things.
sign of a good teacher? Is someone
Exactly.
that they can pass you up? And
Yes, yes. And I'm learning and I get paid.
yeah, it's a pretty amazing thing. Isn't it?
It's the best job. And
That's neat.
this job make people to tell truth. You are not in the business, not in the administration, other things. You have to tell truth too.
Yeah, and that's true. I mean, it's kind of
And they
interesting.
understand.
Even with
Kids
art,
understand.
It's
Yes.
kind of like oftentimes when we draw, we try and draw it in such a way that people get it.
Yes.
In other words, it's sort of like just a simple example, if someone says, draw this person like this, well, that's
Yeah.
pretty easy. Put the arms out, fingers. But what happens if someone's pointing directly at you?
Yes.
You know there's this length of arm here.
Yes.
But you're afraid people won't get it. So what do people do? They slap in that length of arm, but it doesn't look right.
Yeah.
But to dare to draw what you see is always the greatest challenge. But that is the secret to being able to unlock your art too.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly you're exactly right. That's tell the truth.
Thank you. That's. So I followed
Getting your picture
you.
here. I'm getting your picture.
Okay. So I followed you from Mountain View and then this place. Are you going back to Colorado?
No.
No, for
No, I'm
good
here. I'm here. I'm here.
in Oakland.
Loving it. Yep.
Okay. Wonderful.
I hope this looks okay. I'm not.
Do you teach class?
You know, I
No
have.
time.
I've done some pictures, and I'll probably be doing some more things. We're starting our nonprofit, The Giving Artist, which will be coming up soon.
Okay.
And we're going to be just encouraging kids how they can draw and use their talent and
Yeah.
show how they can make a difference.
Yes.
It's kind of like the disasters. When disasters hit, sometimes
Okay.
it's easy to say, well, what can I do?
Mm-hmm.
And you think, but to realize that the key is not about you don't have that to give,
Yeah.
or that talent, or whatever it might be. It's the whole thought is give what you got.
Exactly.
And so
Yes.
that's where we encourage
Yes.
kids and adults to be able to use their gifting, especially in the arts,
Okay.
to be able to see how their life can make a difference, and they can do wonderful things. Now this is not looking. This is not my ideal picture I've ever done, but it's not bad. No, it's not bad. But
It's fun.
I always feel I have to.
Yeah. Don't worry. It's just fun.
So it's fun. So what's your style of doing art?
I started from Chinese painting, very single lines, simple line, and now do some oil pastel, do some watercolor, do colors, different things. Yes,
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So is your style like? What would you say your style's like then?
It's more Asian style, Chinese style.
Yeah.
Very simple straight line.
Yeah.
A simple line work, and without a lot of background, just pure.
That's awesome.
And now I start to try to put in as much as color possible. One piece of paper without any white, which is contrast to what I already know, and it's beautiful. I like it. I particularly like your style.
Well, I really appreciate that.
Yeah, color everywhere, story everywhere. You cannot stop in any space, any place. There is always story somewhere.
Well, and that's what I do love. I always think the power of story.
Yes. Yes.
And so it's like when building a story, it's sort of like I always think, well, what's the message I want? And I build a story around the message rather than trying to cram a message around a story. And that's sort of just been my philosophy of how I've gone about doing it.
From what age you went to Poland? From what age you went to Poland, right?
I never went to Poland.
Oh, East Europe.
I did go to Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
Oh, did you in the Grump?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about 19, 18 years old.
Okay, I guessed
Did
right.
you hear that story?
Last night I was told I made up a story of you.
Did you hear the story of that?
No.
The
Grump story, right?
Yeah, it's the story of the Grump. I went to an orphanage in Bulgaria in 1992. And I wasn't into kids. I mean, they talk too much. They smell. You know what I'm talking about. And I was only concerned about my hairdo, my walk. That was spectacularly cool. And all I thought about was me. It's pretty sad. Something had to change. That's when I went to Bulgaria. And I went to Bulgaria, and I'll never forget I was there. My friend said, hey, let's go to an orphanage. I said, that's quite all right. What a waste of time. Why would I want to spend a day with kids?
Yeah.
And I went dragging my heels the whole time. And I'll never forget I was there. There was a sea of kids all waist high. They were cute. All right, I'll give them that. As I was standing there, I'd give them candy, and I'd say, here, kid, here you go. I'd scram. Next thing you know, this little hand slipped into mine. And I looked down, and there's this big-eyed girl looking up at me. And she starts talking to me like we're best friends.
And not even the same language.
Well, I had to stop her. I said, excuse me, I don't speak Bulgarian. I speak English. She didn't get it. She just kept on talking. Next thing you know, she weasels her way up into my arms. And a good hour passes. Me holding this little girl, laughing, talking, not speaking the same language, but it's amazing how much you can communicate without knowing the language. And this little girl, as I looked at her, my heart started to break because I thought, she doesn't have a dad. She doesn't have a mother. She doesn't have aunts or uncles, grandparents, brothers or sisters. And my heart broke because all I wanted to do was protect this little life. And they said, Mark, it's time to go. And I had to put this little girl down to the orphanage floor and leave. But it was that little encounter with that little girl. Her picture's in the back of the Grump. Never seen her since. I'll never forget as I was walking out of the orphanage, all the kids were pressed out the windows, waving, saying goodbye. And I remember waving to them, and I was looking for her, and where was she? And she was up at the very end, but she wasn't waving. She wasn't smiling. She was just looking. And I remember thinking, I'm probably never going to see this girl again, ever. And I started to wave to her, and when she saw that wave, she came alive. And I became an instant mess. Forever messed up. Thanks to her. She was a great gift in my life.
That was such a touching story.
It's an amazing thing what one life can do, and we, I'm sure she has no idea the impact she had on my life.
Were you doing painting at that time before?
Was I what?
Doing paintings and drawing?
I doodled. I was a doodler.
Okay.
But I never had a real thought that I could actually do this for a living. You know, no concept of that. I'm gonna put
You
little
were
squeakers.
doodling in class and got the teacher mad?
Oh yeah, no, I always doodle.
Okay.
I always doodle. Yeah. And so it's been a great joy. There we go.
This is
Doesn't
the
look
best.
exactly like it. That's all right. I shouldn't have taken a little bite there.
You want me to take a picture with you guys?
Yes.
Yeah, you can hold your book too.